Dare talk about Marvel! Don't talk about Marvel!
It wasn't me.
I know it was me, wasn't it? Right, you said that to me.
I mean, you've already said it. It's kind of a bit...
Right, okay, so quick disclaimer if you've clicked on this video. We don't know everything about the DC Universe. Never claim to have. I do claim that I can out-Batman knowledge anyone, but apart from Batman, the rest of them we don't know. We're also highly British, which means that we're very sarcastic, and that some of the things that we say are jokes. So if you're triggered by jokes, then...
Sorry?
I guess. What else do I need to say? Also, just a tiny little thing. There is definitely a comparison to be made between Thanos and Darkseid. Doesn't make any one of them less than the other one. Yeah, that's the other one. We're excited about Darkseid. We're excited. Okay?
Just Sean. Calm down.
Anyway. So this is the second...
You probably triggered people by saying that now as well.
I've annoyed people because I'm annoyed. I know. We're superhero fans. We're not just Marvel fans.
Fans.
We enjoy superheroes. And some of the comparisons that I make, I know I make comparisons and I'll try my best not to in this video, is from a movie point of view, not from a power point of view, because we both agree Darkseid would easily beat Thanos.
If done right, you definitely should,
right. Yeah. Also, in DC's defence, Darkseid looks awesome. I think
Definitely.
It looks really cool, and also because it's been getting a lot of grief on Twitter that it doesn't look like the animated, it doesn't look like the original design. I think it fits in Zack Snyder's DCEU perfectly.
What, like the darkness of it?
Yeah. Anyway, this is the second trailer.
Have you seen all the early reactions?
Really good.
It's been getting some
That's
really
good.
good
So
reviews.
it's also got a good point. It's got a really good review. I think it's 8 out of 10 it's been given.
So far, yeah.
Where I think Justice League got like a 6.9. I think.
I think it went down after though.
Which is a good thing, which has only made me more excited for it, because I'm excited for it.
I was waiting for the early reviews, because if they were bad, I would have been like, oh no.
Yeah.
But I would have still watched it, but
yeah.
You know.
So now that we've got those disclaimers out the way, in that we are excited, we can all, if you're watching this, then we can all agree that everyone's excited. This is the second trailer for...
It's soon, isn't it, as well?
Zack Snyder's Justice. I'm going to check, because last time someone was very snide with me last time. I guessed the date. People are very snide,
You're not
aren't they?
taking any prisoners in this, are you?
No, I'm not taking any prisoners!
Oh, God.
18th. So it's... When we're recording
18th.
this, it's 2 days.
18th.
So depending on which video I put up today... Oh, this will definitely have to be today's video then. Anyway, so it comes out on the 18th. This is the second trailer for Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Well, I mean, the final trailer.
The final trailer. It'll be the final trailer, yeah. Where's the heat?
So begins the end for Darkseid.
I've never seen a being this strong. Maybe one.
Oh, I love that line!
He's back.
Oh, I love that line.
I didn't hear it, because you were screaming.
I spent a lot of time trying to divide us.
Oh, yeah, I could turn this up.
I made a promise to him on his grave.
Div.
I need to bring us together. There are enemies coming from far away.
They serve an old power.
This world is divided. No protectors here. No lanterns. No Kryptonium. It will fall in his name.
Calm down.
I have turned worlds to dust. All of existence shall be mine.
I have a second chance. I am not gonna waste it.
He said the age of heroes would never come again.
Jesus!
Fighting the devil and his army. You know, I don't care how many demons he's fought and how many hells. He's never fought us united. It's time
fight. The time is now.
That was just like... That was like a head explode at the end of just the compilation.
I've no idea. That looked awesome.
Oh my god.
Oh. And that's not even us being over the top because we got criticised the other day. That's us. Does that look awesome?
That is a trailer.
I know.
DC, Warner Brothers, take note. Jesus Christ.
I'm just going to say already, good job, Zack Snyder, because I'm more excited about this now than I ever was for Joss Whedon's version. Next time, turn the blooming thing up instead of telling me to shush, you dipstick.
Oops. Take a minute.
What do I need to say? I don't need to say anymore. Should we just make this video 6 minutes long and it starts with me ranting and then end with me being just buzzing about this thing that's coming out on Thursday?
No.
I don't think I'm going to be able to watch this in installments. I'm just going to watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
I was saying before that I was...
It's out on Thursday, isn't it? So I can watch it. I won't be at work. Oh, I know what I'm doing on Thursday.
I was saying before that I'm definitely going to watch it in installments. I would quite happily sit through 4 hours of that now, actually.
Yeah. I think before, like, the trailers and before we really knew what we're getting into when it came out that it was going to be, like, 4 hours, I was kind of like, oh, that's a long time. But, I mean...
Based on that,
I'm like...
I'm super excited. So we'll quickly go through it. I mean, there's a lot of shots there we sort of already know what's happening.
We've seen them in other trailers and stuff.
I can't stop burping these bloody videos. But let's just go through and tell ourselves how awesome everything is. That's an awesome shot. There's the 3 mother boxes, by the way. That's 3 mother boxes.
So
right
that's the flashback, isn't it,
Yeah.
of when they first start?
Yeah, I don't think that's Earth. I think that's a different planet.
Yeah, but it's going to be a flashback though, isn't
I
it?
love that shot of Darkseid. This is why I'm saying he doesn't look like the original design in the comics, but he looks bloody cool.
I like the fact he's kind of like the arrogance of him. He's just kind of like, yeah, I'm awesome.
Well,
Deal
he's a
with it.
god, so he can afford to be kind.
He's just like me. I like the new look of the mother boxes merging though, because in the first one they were kind of just like
They just sort of morphed a little bit, didn't they?
yeah. I like the redness and like you can actually see it like sucking like the life from the planet.
It's
rather
actually
than them just kind of being
actually
there.
ridiculous how, with every single time I've seen Darkseid,
Yeah.
I've sort of gone, okay, so he looks cool. You know, he looks more cool than he did before.
Yeah.
He looks more cool than he did before. And we get to this one, he literally looks the coolest I've ever seen him.
I mean, I think that's a good way of doing it though. You don't want to kind of just chuck it all at you because you need to handle it. You need to handle it.
Yeah. I also like that. I think this is probably, now this might upset some DC fans, I think this is the best look that he's ever looked. I prefer him looking like this than his normal appearance. I think he looks so cool.
What, like the comic
this.
book appearance? I mean, that's a personal opinion.
Yeah.
Like, that's, you know.
I think he looks so cool. I'm stoked.
For Darkseid.
Get his armor goes
I
away.
know.
That's cool.
It's weird, isn't it? That's really cool.
I wonder why though. Like, I wonder what the purpose. Maybe he's going to give him something, or he's going to.
Granny goodness. Desaad. Darkseid. And by the way, for the trolls who say that he's just Thanos, he isn't just Thanos. That is not a similar design to Thanos. That's
What the people in that? Yeah.
because a lot of people on Twitter have been saying that he's got a very similar design to Thanos. I think he looks completely different to Thanos. I mean, he's bald. I suppose you can.
He's bald.
I suppose you could. But I think he looks awesome.
I think I like the fact they all have kind of like the similar armor designs in that it's like the you know, like the layered effect. I like the Omega sign as well in his chest.
Oh, yeah.
Looks cool.
Never seen a being this.
Hold on. Right, we're going to start this line from the beginning, right? Because I absolutely love this line.
I've never seen a being this strong. Maybe
That's
one.
Diana saying it, isn't it?
I love that line. You spoke midway through that one there.
Yeah, sorry.
And you told me off for speaking midway through it, even though I didn't, and
Sorry.
waited until after she finished.
Sorry.
But I love that. That's doing exactly what they should be doing with Superman, in that they're saying, he is the only one who
Yeah.
can fight toe to toe with Darkseid.
I'm glad. It seems like they're really going to show you like the effects of his death around the world rather than just like
Not just
odd
the world,
person.
the universe. I think it's going to be like
Do you think?
the last Kryptonian's dead. Hell is about to break loose now.
I think which is cool because I think one of the issues with Batman vs Superman was that it didn't. He kind of died, and then it was like Batman was a bit upset. Obviously, his like mother and
It's like he lost his dog.
Lois was upset. Yeah,
Lois.
that's what I said.
He said Lewis.
I said Lois.
He said Lewis. Roll the tape!
Okay. But you know, what, like I feel like when Superman dies, it's supposed to be like, oh my god, like
Yeah.
he's.
So that's
know.
one of my criticisms of Zack Snyder and that film, Batman vs Superman.
Well, you don't know if it was Zack Schneider or if it was the producers,
Yeah, that's true.
considering Warner
yeah,
Brothers is quite.
infamous for studio interference.
Yeah.
So yeah, one of my big criticisms of Batman vs Superman was that Superman died too early in the franchise, whatever you want to call
Yeah.
it. Because when Superman dies, it needs to be
Okay.
a really big deal.
Uh-huh.
But I'm going to give the man his credit because I'm not the biggest fan of Zack Snyder, as I've said in the past. But I'll give the man his credit. It seems like he's really hammering.
Well, you see scenes, don't you, where it looks like people have like laid flowers and like people like mourning and stuff. So
That's exactly what they should be doing.
and the editing on his mustache, on his mustache looks better.
I spent a lot of time trying.
I still don't like that suit, you know.
You don't like the suit?
No. A lot of people like that Batman suit because it looks different. I just don't like it. Do you know what it is? It might not be the suit. It might be the logo, the symbol. I really don't like that bat symbol.
It's really big, isn't it? It's like a wide across his chest. I
Yeah,
mean, that's a bit nitpicky, but you know.
that's true.
to divide us.
That's
So-
Gotham.
I mean, obviously he stood on the Batmobile there, isn't he? But where is that?
Is that Gotham? Who knows? I don't know where that is.
I thought that might be like. Do you know? I'm going off the Justice League here, so I don't know which other city they were fighting.
The Russian one.
Yeah.
Right.
I didn't know if it was there, but I probably not. I don't really want to base it off that because
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be the same at all, really. But like there, it's like
Yeah, so this looks a lot like sort of
you
the
probably see like people.
Superman monument thing. This is like people putting... Yeah, because look, there's a picture of Superman there.
And there's a teddy bear with Superman symbol on him.
Where?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well spotted.
Well, I mean, it's right there. It's
I made a
exactly hidden.
promise to him on his grave.
Lois. See, I'm trying my best, right, not to say things that people will get triggered at.
Yeah.
But I still think that
He looks
looks
animated.
cartoonish. I mean, it's hard to do a cyborg character that isn't going to look animated.
Yeah.
So I'm not taking it and I'm going, well, that film's crap because of it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, this is literally me, right?
Nitpicking.
Because I think this is going to be awesome now.
Yeah.
This is me just
Nitpicking.
picking tiny little things
I
up.
get what you mean though. It's like, yeah, even his actual face, it looks a bit like they've animated it. But
I need to bring us together.
does that not look like the scene where Joe and Batman chucks?
That's a different place altogether, isn't it?
Well,
It does look like... Oh, no, do you know what that
Do
is?
that scene where he chucks the
It's-
bat?
I think it's supposed to look like that.
Right.
But what is... Because I've seen the Flash trailer. This is actually when he's in, I think, a shop.
Okay.
And he goes and saves Iris.
Right. Okay.
I think that's what that's meant to be.
Okay.
Because I've seen it, he sort of looks around and then he runs because the reason he's shoeless is because he runs that quickly his shoes melt. I don't know why
no.
the rest of his clothes don't melt.
Well, I mean, his clothes did look a bit rugged, but you know.
Yeah, and I think it's something like something crashes. I think her car crashes into another car, and he
Right.
jumps and catches her, pulls her out, and then the car rolls on and explodes. That's why you see the
Oh,
explosion
right. Yeah,
in
the
the
scene from the
background.
trailer. Okay.
So that's what I think that scene is.
There are enemies coming from far.
Jason Momoa was just living his life, isn't he?
He just stood in like on like a pier or something.
This isn't even
waves hitting
Aquaman.
him.
This is just Jason Momoa, isn't it? This is what I imagine Jason Momoa does in his spare time. Just stands in like cold lands. And lets
Cold lands.
Yeah, you know, the cold lands. And then just lets water hit him and he's just like, I'm not even cold.
What is cold?
I talk to fish.
Far away.
They serve an old power.
I love that as well. I love the idea that they're going, so he's actually been here before, he's this ancient thing that everyone should be scared of, and it's like, that's how you build up a bad guy.
Yeah.
Good job, Zack Snyder. I bet he's really chuffed that I said that. That's the town. That's
looks like this. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the sort of the bubble that goes over it from the mother boxes.
I mean, again, it looks so much better than the first one.
It just generally looks better. And this is one of the things that I whinge about with Zack Snyder, because again, I've said in the past, I'm not the biggest Zack Snyder fan, and because he's got a certain filter, everything looks a certain way. But I think this looks a million times better than.
But I like the contrast. The good thing that I've noticed from the trailers is the contrast of colours. It's like everything's dark, but the important stuff isn't overly dark. So like this, it's very red, and it's very like in contrast to the actual location. It's appealing to look at, you know.
This world is
That looks really cool. He looks really cool. Doesn't he just look cool? Why does everything just look cool in
I'm
this
curious
trailer?
to know. So that's one mother box, isn't it? He's got there.
No, I think that's all of them, isn't it?
Do you think?
Yeah, look, because there's that one in the middle.
So do you think that's gonna be like the end fight when he's trying to?
I think
merge them?
I think this is
Right, okay.
him sort of going, right now I have them all. Now we destroy the world.
But it's not spread out though. You know what I mean? It's like that's like to me that's like what it would look like if it was a lot. Which is why I'm like, is it? Because from like when you the beginning of the trailer when you saw Darkseid and they were merging, it was like red and it was like they were spread out. You know what I mean?
The three mother boxes, another word.
Yeah, they were.
It was like that.
Wasn't like a cluster though. They were kind of a bit more spread out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like a tiny bit, but it was still sort of interweaved.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying I didn't know if that was just one and he was like.
No, I think this is him with all three.
Okay, so you think it's gonna be like the end fight
This is
or
like
something?
the end battle, yeah.
divided.
That's also Steppenwolf talking, saying that the world's divided.
No protectors here. No lanterns.
I love that.
That's cool.
I love that they actually said lantern.
Yeah,
So-
I like the fact though as well. Like it's like because after this he says no Kryptonians, isn't he? It's like they're going, okay, now Superman's dead, we can go there because the major like threat that we would have come up against is not there anymore.
The last real threat. Yeah.
Yeah. So I like the fact that because it's like the gods aren't there, or at least, well,
No,
you assume the gods aren't there.
The gods aren't there because Ares killed them all, didn't he?
Well, yeah. The gods aren't there. The lanterns aren't there. We think the lanterns aren't there. They might come anyway. We don't know.
4 hours.
Superman's dead. It's like, so like that's why they go. Once Superman's died, and if like you said his like Johnny like screams and it goes out. If that goes past Earth, that's like them going, oh, he's dead. We can go, which is cool again because it's like Superman's like, it's important that he's died.
Do you think the Green Lantern's going to come into it?
Oh, I think it'd be cool if they did.
Well, Martian Manhunter's definitely in it. So it'll be interesting to see if the Lantern comes into it.
Well, I've seen. So this isn't like the Green Lantern.
Yeah.
This
So
is
this
the guy
isn't-
before.
No. I don't think that's Abin Sur. So Abin Sur is the one who's the Green Lantern before Hal Jordan.
Oh, so you think it's?
I don't think that's Abin Sur. Because Abin Sur from the Green Lantern film, the not very good one, looks how Abin Sur looks.
Not the one with Ryan Reynolds.
The purple one, the purple guy who dies.
Yeah.
That's what it. And it doesn't. I mean, it might be.
Okay.
No, I might be wrong, but
I mean, you don't know.
yeah.
Might have done that purposefully so we don't think it's him.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah. But it's cool. It's cool that they're mentioning him.
No Kryptonian.
Was that a ship?
That was his ship, wasn't it? Yeah. Is it a ship, or is that one of Zod's ships? Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know.
It will fall
I
in
love that show as well.
his name.
He just looks cool. I can't get over how cool.
I feel
he
like
looks.
all he's going to be doing in this is brooding. Which is,
That would be
as
fine.
he should.
That'd be fine. So this is the
Like the
flashback
flashback.
scene.
Turned worlds to dust. All of existence shall be.
I love that as well. I think that looks awesome.
So is that...
That's the sort of
So when
transmission.
he's... Yeah, right, yeah. So that's what Steppenwolf's saying.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
When we see Steppenwolf sort of going, that's
Yeah.
that's what he's talking.
Because I was like... In the Darkseid like teaser, when I first saw that, I was like, "What is that? Is that put on his like
Yeah.
armor or something?"
That's him
That's
doing
him in
that's
yeah.
him talking.
Okay.
He's just got no chill whatsoever, has he? He doesn't give two craps about the Earth.
See there, it made it seem like he did that.
Yeah. But we said this in the last trailer, we think that this is actually the nightmare sequence.
Or a part, yeah.
Or we're seeing what he's done to other planets.
Yeah. Which I think is more unlikely.
Yeah.
It implied he did that, but...
So this might be
not.
that scene earlier on where we see him standing there, and then this is like what happens as a result. Because we said that scene, you know, where he's standing there like that,
Yeah.
and he's got the mother boxes behind him. We said that that's a different planet. Maybe that this is that planet
Right, okay.
being turned into an apocalypse planet.
Which is a good way to set up the importance.
Exactly.
Which they did last time.
I can't really tell if that's Earth or not. Sorry.
I mean, how could you?
Well, what's that over there, though? What is that over there? Let's be astronomically correct here. What's that?
Well, I mean, it could be a moon. Doesn't necessarily mean it's our moon.
That's no moon. That's a Death Star.
Space station. Come on,
Oh,
Sean.
that's right.
Come on, Sean. Get your Star Wars trivia right.
No.
He said that's no moon. It's a space station.
Yeah. I said that's no moon.
But then you said it's a Death Star. That's not what he says.
No, I wasn't reciting the line. I was just saying I'm saying that's a Death Star.
Okay.
The people will know.
Okay.
Oh
I have a second chance.
I
am not gonna waste it.
Where's he flying from there?
But it looks like it's his ship, so maybe that is his. Because during the first shot we said it was his ship.
Yeah.
It was like it was kind of like working on it or something.
Hmm.
So maybe it's there. Maybe that's like
A part of the ship.
yeah, or like the building that it's in or something.
Part of the ship, part of the crew. Love that. Love it. Love it! Oh, I love that so much! I love the Jesus. I love that. That's going to be his coming back going, I'm
here.
yeah. That'll be the sort of moment that everyone kind of goes,
Said the age of heroes will never come
Have you
again.
seen him travel Superman outside of Earth? Like, have we seen him do that before?
well, in other trailers, the only real shots that we saw of him was him walking out, and then we also see him land and sort of go,
No, I mean like in films. Like, has he done that in Man of Steel or Batman vs Superman?
what, be out in space?
I didn't think we had.
Yeah.
When?
You need to go back and watch them. In Man of Steel, he's on Zod's ship. And
No, I mean like that. Like he flies, not
Yeah.
just be on like.
because when he's on Zod's ship, and there's a big hole in the thing, and he flies out into space. Then in
Oh, yeah.
Batman vs Superman, he gets blown up by a nuclear warhead and is sort of stranded in space. He gets revitalized by the sun. This is why people don't think that you know what you're talking about.
I don't claim to know what I'm talking about here.
But I just showed you all that I do.
Calm down.
This is him arriving at Wayne Manor. Bruce Wayne's house. I'm assuming this is going to be where he's sort of... That's not even Superman! That's Darn Martian Manhunter, that's not Superman. Because... Oh! What I just said there was... I was going to say, this is the scene where Superman arrives, and Alfred goes, let's hope you're not too late. I thought that was but that's Bruce Wayne. That's Martian Manhunter. That's who that Don is. That Don Flibbit. That's who that is. He doesn't look like Superman. His cloak's too big. It's Martian Manhunter.
He hasn't got the hair as well as he looks like he's.
I think that, yeah. Oh my
If
word.
that is, that would be a good spot.
I know. Hey,
I wouldn't even thought there. You're trying too hard now.
I saw that.
So is that looks
That's sort of,
like those ships that you saw behind
yeah,
Darkseid.
they're sort of spewing the fire. Yeah.
Fighting the devil and his army.
That was the Mascara, wasn't it? Are
I
they
think
not?
so, yeah. I'm not sure.
Or maybe that's part of the flashback. Maybe.
Might be the nightmare sequence. I don't know.
Maybe this is after Steppenwolf's taken the mother box
Maybe, yeah.
or something.
Fighting the devil and his army.
That's the same we already know. Oh, get that shot in. That's awesome.
What is he doing there though?
That's his Omega beams.
Yeah, but like, That's
Atlantis, isn't it?
But that's Dark Side in Atlantis? I wasn't expecting.
This might be the nightmare. Might be the nightmare sequence. It might be a flashback sequence. Because I'm pretty sure the Dark Side doesn't come to Earth in the
current
in the actual
title,
storyline. But he might, and this might be one of them things where we think we know what we're talking about, but we don't.
You know,
This is the final battle, and also, doesn't this battle take place during the day in the Justice League?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does.
So when we saw that shot earlier on, we didn't know where it was. I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah, I think you were right.
Right. Okay.
I don't care how many demons he's fought and how many hells.
Love that line. King of Atlantis.
He's never
I think that was them flying away and all of them going,
Yeah.
we did it!
fought us united.
It'd be interesting, right? Because now thinking about it, I do kind of hope that a Green Lantern comes into it in some form. Because it's like that first line he said where there's no... Where he's talking about like there's no
heroes.
there's no
Lanterns.
Atlantans,
No
there's...
Kryptonians.
It's like it would be interesting if there was like... Obviously Wonder Woman's there who's a god. Half god.
I know what you mean, yeah.
And then there's like the Green Lantern comes into it, and then there's Superman there. Yeah. It's like actually all the people that they didn't think was going to be there is there, and that's how
the Great Alliance is formed again.
It would be like a nice like
circle, yeah.
Yeah.
That would be really good storytelling, and I really hope he does it.
It would be cool if they did.
My
that.
respect for Zack Snyder would go up a lot more if he does that.
It's time
So that looks like his dad.
to
We say
stand.
his dad died in the other trailer, doesn't we? So
Yeah. What is that?
that's her doing the
Is it?
crossover, isn't it?
But that's a shield.
Oh, I
I
don't
don't
know.
know where that is.
Fight.
That's Superman laying all kinds of smackdown on Steppenwolf.
Can you go back to when you see Superman shooting?
Batman.
Batman. Yeah, sorry. Is that
Steppenwolf's ship, maybe?
because like when you look at his face, does it like that doesn't look like the? It doesn't look like the same one we've seen in other ones.
What do you mean?
Like if you look at his eyes,
Yeah.
it doesn't look the same as what we've seen like when he's wearing the suit in the other shots.
But he's got two suits, hasn't he?
I know, but that was my point I was making.
He's got the grey suit and the battle suit.
Well, yeah.
So yeah, that's what I mean. I think this is the final battle.
Right.
Because he does get a gun in the
So
final
he
battle, doesn't he?
has a costume change.
Yeah. Yeah, he puts his battle suit on, doesn't he? Because he's not wearing the stupid grey suit. It's just the grey suit that I don't like. That's the Batmobile squashing some paladins, and that's a brilliant shot.
The time.
What happened there?
No idea. Now this is going to be the really difficult part because we're going to have to try and get through every shot in this final compilation.
This was just like a head exploding.
Yeah.
So this is Cyborg's face.
Face
kind of,
blowing up.
so maybe is this him trying to stop the merging of the mother boxes or something?
Maybe.
And maybe it's like because
Or
that
this-
kind of looks like the similar thing that happened to his dad during the previous trailer,
Yeah.
right? You would see his dad kind of.
Or this might be him going back in time. Flash going back in time.
Could be, I guess.
Right, now we're going to try and catch. That's laying smackdown.
Is now.
So
What is-
this scene, this is Martian Manhunter. It's not his mom.
And he's
That scene where you're seeing the thing where she goes in and she hugs out. That's definitely Martian Manhunter.
what? And she's like trying to find out like where they are or something, or if like
Maybe not. She might not. It might not have like an alternative because you know the general that's been in Man of Steel, Batman vs
Yeah,
Superman.
you said this.
He's Martian Manhunter.
Right. I
So-
wonder if they're going to play into that, or if it's just like a recast, or they just casted him. No.
No, it's no.
They actually made
No,
that
it's
like
it's
canon.
him. He's
Right.
he's the Martian Manhunter, which is interesting because he's already in a position of power where he's helping, which is a good thing. He doesn't just this. It doesn't seem like it's going to have to be an origin story for the Martian Manhunter.
Yeah, it's kind of he's kind of just a person that's there.
We'll still probably have like
Yeah.
a slight origin, but
I thought like if he goes to Lois, would it not be like he's trying to find out if Superman's actually dead or something? Like he doesn't believe he's dead. or he's trying to find out like what the rest of the Justice League are doing.
Yeah, I think that's
Maybe.
probably
And
what.
that's what. Then after that, he goes to Bruce Wayne.
Well, I think he finds out that Bruce Wayne's Batman from her.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
that's why he goes to Bruce Wayne, because I am absolutely certain that
was-
shot was Martian Manhunter. Why does the? I'm so happy that he looks cool again.
It's funny that like when you think about it, all they really did was make his hair longer and get rid of the tattoos, and he looks so much better.
It's like collectively,
It's like-
every DC fan went, the Joker looks stupid, and said why? So because he's got tattoos that are stupid and his teeth look stupid, and they went, you're wrong. And then years later they went, I tell you what we're gonna do, we're just gonna get rid of the stupid tattoos, and everyone went, oh, he looks so cool.
Like, that's all he did. Yeah, his hair's slightly longer, but
Right, okay. So let's.
so Wonder Woman's that's she's definitely doing there.
Yeah, that's the. I also like how there's lightning now. Sort of
Right,
what
I
she does
mean,
now.
you know.
Maybe that's her going God mode. Just like I'm having none of this rubbish.
So
Yeah. So this is that shot where
Superman. That's
because there's Cyborg with the mother boxes.
yeah.
So this is him where in the Justice League he goes, "Is this guy still bothering you?" I don't think he'll do that here because he doesn't seem as
God,
much in
I
a
hope
jokey mood.
If he's wearing a suit like that, he should not be making jokes. Sorry, but he shouldn't.
Yeah. So this definitely happened during the day in the Justice League. The fact that it's taking place during night, you know, it's a Zack Snyder film. Well, what more can we say? I think that was blooming awesome. Good job, Zack Snyder. Even if it's a complete dud, at least the trailer looked awesome.
I've said it once, I'll say it again. It can't be any worse than Joss Whedon's version.
That's true. Well, I mean, it could go down the Suicide Squad route and make it just unwatchable. But I don't think it will.
I'd be surprised if he could.
Yeah, I don't think it will. I think it's pretty cool. So, let us know nicely down in the comments what your thoughts are. Do you think that Darkseid looks cool? Do you think his design isn't very good? Because I don't know where that's coming from. I think he looks awesome. I don't think he looks a thing like Thanos, other than the fact they're both bald. What are you most excited to see? Do you think the Green Lanterns... Well, I say the Green Lanterns. Do you think the Green Lantern is coming into it?
Do you think if he does come into it, it'll be Hal Jordan? Or do you think it'll be like the one...
It'd be interesting if it was Armin Sewer that comes and he gets killed.
Yeah.
And it sets up... Apparently he's got a basic plan, Zack Snyder, of where it goes after this. Which is a good thing.
I kind of
he's
hope
not.
if this is as good maybe as the like other reviews are saying, then this is their like Warner Brothers' chance of just going, okay, Zack Snyder, here's your own universe.
Yeah, I think if this
It'd
is
be
really
interesting.
good, which I hope it is, I would be fine at that point going, right, okay, let's have a Snyderverse.
Yeah.
But
Because they said it would be coherent, wouldn't it? Instead of like,
Yeah.
here's one movie where it's like setting up this, but then it because they get someone else in that like doesn't have like the same kind of view, it goes somewhere else.
Apparently Zack Snyder's not involved in anything after this, though. Which is a shame,
Yeah.
if it's good.
I've seen loads of memes of that. It's just like Zack Snyder, he like drops like a bombshell of a movie and then just goes, okay.
Yeah,
Bye.
wow, yeah.
So yes.
What was the other question I was going to ask? Do you think that that's Martian Manhunter going to say Bruce Wayne? Because I do, and I'm pretty sure I'm correct. Anything else you want to say? Oh no, wait, I'm not at that point yet. Like the video because it helps. Subscribe and hit the little bell to be notified when we upload. Anything else you want to say? We upload every day. Anything else you want to say? That was a really crap intro, wasn't it? Outro. Oh my god, what is wrong with this? I can't speak. It's because my mind's just been gone. That's why.
I don't know. I don't really know what else. It's like, clearly it's going to be a different movie from the Justice League, which I like.
Which is a good thing, yeah.
I like the fact it's not like, because if it followed like the same plot point and he just kind of cleaned up some of the shots, I would have been like, oh, what was?
Pointless.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It looks like it's going to be a different movie.
looks like
which
it's
I
going to be his version of the story, which is probably going to be better.
I just don't understand though. Right, this is something I was thinking about today. It kind of made me mad. Like, so apparently they only did like one, like reshoot or something, like one like for like one scene or something. That all the other scenes had been filmed. So then why didn't, instead of Warner Brothers bringing in another person to make an entirely new movie, why didn't they just release that movie? like of this, like he made the entire movie. Why didn't they just release
Because
it?
they probably went, okay, this is too dark. We need an Avengers style movie.
Some like lightheartedness.
Yeah, which is why the Justice League didn't work, as we can all agree, because they tried to make something that shouldn't have been very lighthearted. Lighthearted,
Especially not following Batman vs Superman.
Yeah.
But I just don't, because I mean that must have cost them more money to have one man,
This whole process probably cost them more money than they should have.
which is like, it's just stupid.
But, So yeah, let us know down in the comments. Thanks for watching.
I need to know.